Hello out there and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Mozart Requiem, which is a new game. It's on Steam and we're going to play it. Hey, just real fast, I just wanted to point out that I have a writing website. I've just released my debut novel, Transhuman Evolution, onto some digital storefronts. You can check it out at my website, cdjacobs.co.nz, which I'll link in the description down below. And if you want to buy the book, it's amazing. It's a near-future sci-fi action thriller with lots of good characters, amazing story, and stakes. All the things I talk about on the channel. And that's it. Back to the show. Yeah. Loving this intro. Ooh, fancy.
I traveled to Prague to meet
Haufer,
the director of the opera, and settled at last the accounts between us. I had left my dear Constanze back in Vienna. As usual in these instances, I buried myself in work and only let sleep surprise me when my body gave up.
Man,
A strange and recurring dream was causing me much torment. It was about the city, the music, and the emperor. Rumors were spreading about a war expedition he was leading, and they said that the fate of weapons had turned against him. His shadow was standing beside me, as if he wanted to warn me about a larger drama about to unfold. But before he could talk, light took its leave, and from the secret abyss beyond the city, a new enemy seemed to rise.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Yeah, alright.
The Emperor Joseph II is in trouble. An enemy much more vile. And that figure in the shadow. What a strange dream.
Okay. Right, so it's a 3D point and click adventure, I think. But let's just get a look at him here. Kind of looks like a potato, but that's okay. Let's look at this unfinished score.
The second half of the divertimento on which I'm currently working. I'll try to complete it later. I must have left the first few pages back at the theater.
Okay. We've got a harpsichord over here. That's cool. I do like harpsichords. They're very cool. It's weird that the violins are there. I guess he's just... I guess we're being him, so he's imagining it. Yeah. Alright, let's... We'll take that, I guess. And a large spoon. Sure. Why not? That's totally reasonable. Boiler holder. I guess we can take the boiler, put it on the boiler holder. Nope. All right, let's go to the coffee mill.
Something that could wake me up.
All right, I do like the voice acting. I don't know what's going on right now. Ground coffee. All right, so now we take some ground coffee. Nope. So that doesn't work. Let's just see what he says about the fireplace. Nothing. He says nothing. I am liking the music, though. That's true. Nope. Okay, well, let's... I guess we can't... Oh, pitcher of water. Here we go. This is what we need. Hooray! So now we've got a pitcher of water. Now we've got a pot full of cold coffee. Why will this not... It won't go over it. Okay, I don't know.
I need something to hang this boiler over the fire.
There's the boiler holder right there. Oh. Oh my
The
god.
leather pouch for my watch. Let's check if it's stored in there. It's a valuable timepiece that was repaired recently. The errand boy who brought it back yesterday claimed it was as good as new. Still, I was too busy and could not check it then. How strange. The master clockmaker must have left a set of his keys in the pouch after fixing it. In any event, the piece works perfectly now.
Oh, okay. I suppose that all makes sense then. That's the harpsichord. Was there anything else? Hook. Oh, there's the hook. Okay. So I'm just being weird. Alright, so now we do that. Put that there. We'll go like this. There we go. Now we boil some coffee. And we stir it. And then what, we drink it? No. How do we use that? You put it into the empty bowl? I mean, that's weird.
Strange to think that Ottomans invented this divine beverage. I feel like our Lord Jesus about to be resurrected.
All right.
Mozart? Sir? Are you in? Mozart, sir, are you still asleep? Oh, God, these creative guys are kind of out there.
Oh, man. This is a whole thing, isn't it? Okay,
A bit of light could help me avoid an accident.
Sure thing, man. I'm trying to get the candlestick holder. Is it gonna do that? So now we've got a lit candle. Alright, now let's go back. Okay. Right. So let's go answer the door.
I have a message for you. A Mazzini guy came by and left word that you should go to the Emperor's palace as soon as possible.
All right, I'm on my way.
No, not so fast, sir. I can't let you leave unless you settle your bill with us.
Well, if I have to get to the castle, it must be a matter of urgency.
Undeniably. So, picture this. You go to the palace, and for one reason or another, you have to leave Prague in a hurry, never to be seen here again. And I remain here with my unpaid bill. Not a pretty sight. So, you pay now, and then you may go wherever you please.
What do you know about this Mazzini?
Mazzini, yeah, that's the elegant man who came by to give me notice that you're expected at the castle.
What rumor did you hear this morning?
It's the talk of the town. The Imperial army is said to have vanished near the Ottoman border.
Maybe that's the reason why I didn't get my pension from the court yet.
I'd say it's kind of a weird excuse, as people say you and the Emperor are close friends.
Maybe you'd agree to grant me a bit of delay?
A delay to settle your bill? You already owe me from your previous stay 3 months ago. You want me to wait until after Christmas?
I'm expecting to collect a large sum of money very soon.
Oh, I too am expecting money. Your money. If you don't have any, give me an object of value as a pawn.
Right, well, we've got that. I guess we'll give him the watch.
What if I left you with this precious watch?
A watch built by Epoch. Well, it's a very valuable pawn, and provided that you keep it with us, we will be honored to have you stay for as long as you wish.
Right, so we solved it. So I gotta put this out there. The music is amazing, but you know, it's Mozart, which is great. The voice acting is equal parts endearing and hilarious. Like, I really like that it's here. But that guy that was just talking to us was just someone kind of talking like this, you know, with their mouth sort of sideways like that. Provided it's a valuable pawn, we'll be happy to have you stay as long as you like, you know? That's...
Mozart, where do you get off? Don't you know that my people are expecting you at the opera? They've been waiting for you to join the rehearsal since daybreak. And the divertimento, I hope you finally completed it.
Well, not entirely yet. And I'm expected at the castle.
You're hopeless. What do you mean, expected at the castle? All you have to do is complete the damned divertimento and come with me to the Nostitz Theatre for the rehearsal.
The interiors actually look pretty good, but then the people in them don't look like they belong there. I don't know.
How fair. You have promised to pay me my share on Don Giovanni.
You really have some nerves. I told you a dozen times that my accountant is going over my books to check how much you're owed. You know these things take time, don't you?
Don Giovanni was a huge success, and you pledged that I would receive half of the receipts.
Half after I reimburse myself of all my expenses. And believe me, the expenses were in line with the success of the show. My accountant is deep inside the details of it. No worry.
Sure.
Maybe I could get an advance?
To get an advance, you should first advance with your work, Mozart. Do you know how much the artists that are standing by, waiting for your piece, cost me?
Right. So... we'll exit from the hotel, I guess. Here we go. So we're outside. Yeah, so, like... so what we've got, right, is I think these are, like... maybe not quite photos, but maybe they are photos. I think they're, like, photorealistic... images of the town, which is amazing, but then the characters are sort of in them. It's quite the feat, actually, to have the environment look so real and then the characters look so sort of potato-y.
I should have listened to my brother's advice and opened up a Turkish bath. Customers pay in advance when they attend that kind of venue.
How can I get to the castle?
By foot, Mozart. It's a rough 1-hour walk and the trail is pretty steep. You never seem to have any exercise, and that sure will do you some good.
I don't have time for that. Is there no other way?
Well, there's no other way that costs nothing, my friend. Unless, of course, you happen to know how to fly.
I thought I saw a coach parked in the street by the hotel.
Dubček's wreck? I would strongly advise against it, Mozart. He's kind of rough around the edges, and he always drives a hard bargain.
Right. Okay, so... the coacher.
Are you available for a ride around noon?
Nerozumím.
Sorry, I don't speak Czech.
Okay. There's a fountain here, though, so that's cool.
No water, and no hose to bring it to the fountain.
Why would we want to, though? So, one of my big issues with a lot of these sorts of games is that there's not really any good reason to be doing anything. So, I don't... oops, I clicked off. Yeah. It doesn't lock the thing to the screen. Yeah, we haven't been explained... I mean, we're trying to get to the palace. And... we can't... Can't go past there. So there's a fountain. So that's the only thing that we can really interact with is that fountain. Okay. And maybe we're supposed to talk to him again? I don't...
I should have listened to my...
Yeah, we did that. Ask for
The
help.
coachman uses a language I can't make out.
Okay.
Would you, maybe?
Do I know how to speak Czech, you mean? Huh? You are talking to a patriot, Mozart, so you better be respectful.
In that case, would you please help me make some kind of deal with the driver standing there?
Well, now that we have reached an agreement on the settling of your debt to me, I guess I can try to help you out. Still, someday my generosity will do me more harm than good. To get to the castle, I doubt that the driver will give you credit.
The doctor can settle the fee for the ride when we get there.
Oh, Mozart, you're always over-optimistic.
I believe that humans are good, my friend. Nothing else.
So this is a cutscene, basically.
I'm listening, Mozart. What do you have to say to this poor working man?
I have to get to the castle, but I can't pay for the ride.
All right, I'll translate it. So far, Dubček is laughing and doesn't say much else. Gee, oh, that laugh. That's definitely low-class Bratislavan.
Why does he laugh? What's he saying?
He's asking what the Joker's name is. I think he means you, Mozart. The Joker.
Did you mention my name?
I'm afraid so. These Slovaks are so full of surprises. He said he loved your operas.
I'm pleased to hear that. So, is he good for the ride?
No, by no means, no. We pay in advance or we get nowhere. He claims that's his motto.
All right. Tell him I'll pay him. I'll be back at noon with the money.
You really want me to tell him that? That would be dishonest. You told it to me so many times. Why would I turn myself into your accomplice in another of your swindles?
I'm going to the theater. After the rehearsal, the director of the opera is going to pay me some of the money he owes me.
Wonderful. And how much for me?
All I can afford to give you, but I beg you, please confirm our appointment to Dubček.
It's like...
There you go. You're to meet him here at noon. Don't be late. Our new friend insists, 'cause from what I gather, he's supposed to meet at around 2 with a young lady who has very little patience.
Ask him whether he has heard any interesting rumors through his colleagues.
I don't know what to say about this, man.
He says a friend of his was called up in the middle of last night to fetch a sick man that he ended up delivering to the castle.
Right. End talking. What? He's gonna walk off? And then what? And then what do we do? How do we get to the theater now? Like we still can't go to the theater.
I should have listened to my...
Can you describe the man who brought the message?
He's an Italian. A doctor, he claimed. He even mentioned that he had traveled from Firenze.
Firenze? From the court of Leopold, the brother of the emperor?
Oh, didn't mention a Leopold. He just insisted that he had to meet you at the castle.
Okay. So we still can't go anywhere. Right. So the only thing we can still do is go to the... Go back in
The castle
here.
is empty. The Emperor has gone to war. What would you do up there? The castle is empty.
Right. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is that we're supposed to be doing, but the only thing that's left is to grab some water. I can't grab any water. I am not allowed I'm not allowed to grab the water. Right. So everything in here is already done with. I mean, let's go see if there's anything else that we can do. And if not, we'll go look at the description. Exit from the hotel, towards the bedroom. Talk to Johann. We'll exit from the hotel. Maybe there was something else we missed up here? I don't know, man. Alright.
Are you available for a ride around noon?
Nie rozumiem.
Sorry, I don't speak Czech.
Right, that's it. So...
No water, and no...
So, I'm like... There's the clockmaker's keys, but there's nothing to interact with. No. Yep, okay, well... I think that I'm done. I think I'm done playing. Yeah, it does the point-and-click adventure thing where there's a very specific set of things that you have to do, and what that is doesn't necessarily make any sense. But, I mean, so far it's been reasonably logical, but I am now stuck. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So let's go look at the description and see what the game has to say for itself. Alright, Mozart Requiem. It's 1788 and Mozart is in Prague. He is giving the inaugural showing of his famous opera, Don Giovanni. The plaudits he receives are universal, but very quickly the events that are shaking the capital of Bohemia will take his mind off the music. Developed by Hoplite Research LLC and published by GS2 Games Inc. and Funbox Media. It currently costs $36.99. That's a hilariously high price for a game that kind of looks like this. If it was like really involved or the voice acting was just like super good, I'd probably be like, okay, fair enough. But as it is right now, I'm kind of like, how are you thinking that $36.99 is the right price for this? The amount of interactions in each scene is very limited. The gameplay is extremely slow and stilted. The voice acting is nice, and I like that it's there, but it's not good. It's just fine. It's like fine voice acting. There's music playing over the whole thing because that's covering up the fact that there's just really no sort of world sounds. So you don't actually feel like you're in a world. You just kind of feel like you're listening to people talk. And when they talk, they do the potato face PS1 era, that thing, which we all know and love. But then it's in a game that got released today. And the one thing I will say is the environments are fantastic. They're beautiful. I love the music. They've obviously done quite a good job of recreating Prague or whatever from photographs and things like that, and then turning those into game assets. I think that that's really powerful. However, everything else in the game looks out of place because of that. So let's see. It's 1788. No, we already read that. Far from the footlights, a terrible conspiracy is underway, designed to dethrone Joseph II, Austro-Hungarian emperor, and Mozart's benefactor. Left bereft and manipulated, the musical prodigy finds himself plunged into the heart of a grand conspiracy. With murders, sinister intrigue, and occult ceremonies going on all around, only his genius will allow him to get to the bottom of this hideous plot. Join Mozart as he must find his way through 18th century Prague, find the clues, and solve the great mystery. Displayed in stunning 3D third person. I don't understand why that's got a dash in it, but whatever. Mozart will need to use all his genius to uncover the various plots, discover how and who has committed various crimes, and clear his name before he is charged with murder. I don't know what all those dashes are about. Full 3D third-person gameplay with portions in first-person features the historical city of Prague modeled accurately on period maps, actual characters, personalities, and intrigue from historical records, dozens of puzzles to solve, complete dialogue development, and intelligent conversation while interacting with the characters. Player must finish writing some of Mozart's masterpieces to eventually solve who is behind the murders. Conduct the Prague Symphony as part of the gameplay with a 3D controller. Features licensed and original scored music of the master Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. designed as the first in a series of Persona Interactive products. Mozart has 24 hours to unravel one of the greatest mysteries ever. Yeah, so this would all be fine, and I'd probably be much nicer to this if this cost $10. If this was $10, I'd be like, whoa, there's a lot in this for $10. At $36.99, I'm sitting here going, that is very pricey for a game that looks like this and has the gameplay that plays like this. Let's look at Hoplite Research LLC. Okay, so this is their first game. It's their only game. GS2 Games Inc. This is their first game, only game. I'm just wondering if these guys have published anything ever before. Okay, so Funbox Media has published other stuff. They have published, looks like, a lot of stuff that has a lot of negative reviews. Yeah, but they posted a few things that are okay. This is probably one of their most expensive things, other than Tour Chance, which looks like a soccer game. Oh, sorry. Sports Manager Games All-Stars, which has mostly positive reviews at $171. Woof. That is a lot of money to be paying for a game. I'm not saying I haven't paid that much in the past, but I'm just saying it is a lot of money. So, there are a lot of problems here. The main one being the price. The game, with the voice acting and the art the way it is, would be fine at a much lower price. At the current price, it's wildly overpriced, and I have to give it a negative review because of the price, because I have to take the price into account when I'm doing it. Also, I got hard stuck at 20 minutes playing. And I'm pretty sure I was still in the tutorial area, or the easier area. I hadn't even gotten to the murders or anything. I hadn't gotten to the intrigue. I had just, I was just dealing with a guy sweeping the thing. Honestly, one of the problems that these games have is they spend a lot of time, you have your little area, and they spend some time doing these things that are just, it's like, oh, we have room for a puzzle here, but like, why not just cut to the chase? Like, give us the story, give me a reason to want to keep playing, because honestly, there's nothing very interesting in that first 20 minutes of playing. I find a piece of music. There was a little bit of interesting story there where the guy's saying, yeah, you'll get paid after I take all my expenses out and stuff, but realistically, that's not a meaty enough chunk for me to care. The only thing really carrying this, the only thing making me want to keep playing is that it's Mozart. And Mozart's cool, but that's probably not enough to carry the whole game if it's just boring. So, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Check out this game by clicking on the link in the description. And otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Class dismissed.